So Apple just had an event on September 7th where they showcased a bunch, or some might say a bushel, of new product updates. They talked about the iPhone 14 Pro, the iPhone 14, the AirPods Pro, and a new Apple Watch, the Apple Watch Ultra, which is a redesigned and much larger Apple Watch than previous models. And Apple is saying that this is the most rugged and capable Apple Watch ever. But is it though? Is it something to really get excited about? I'm not quite sure. I'm going to share with you what I think is one fatal flaw with this new Apple Watch Ultra, and I also read into the fine print about this watch and found some concerning things that I'll also share with you in this video. So let's jump right in. This new Apple Watch Ultra features a titanium case, a sapphire crystal, precision dual frequency GPS, up to 36 hours of battery life, and 100 meters of water resistance. Now, the regular size Apple Watches and the new Series 8 that they have come in 45 and 41 millimeter cases, whereas this new Apple Watch Ultra comes in a much larger case, coming in at 49 millimeters. The price on this new Apple Watch Ultra is not cheap, but it's not as high as it could be considering we're talking about an Apple product. The price is $799 US. There is a large list of functions and capabilities that this watch has, which are really quite amazing. I hope you'll check Apple's website to see all that this watch can do. I'm not going to share all of that information here in this video because I do want to get as quick as I can to what my major hang-up is with this watch and what I think is the fatal flaw. Now, I'm not an Apple Watch hater and I'm not an Apple Watch lover either. I do own Apple products. I'm filming on an iPhone right now. I've owned numerous iPhones in the past. I actually use a MacBook Pro laptop, so I am a user of Apple products and I like a lot of what they do, but I'm not necessarily a fanboy, you might say. And I say that to just try and be a little bit balanced here in what I'm about to say as we get into these negative aspects of this new Apple Watch Ultra. So for me, the fatal flaw with this new rugged and adventuring Apple Watch Ultra is the same flaw that I see in most every smartwatch, and that is that they have to be plugged in. They have to be charged daily or almost daily to keep them functioning. And for me, that defeats the whole purpose and the benefits of all the tools that this watch is capable of. Think about it. This watch, this new Apple Watch Ultra, is being marketed as an adventurer's watch, but you couldn't take it on a multiple day hike in the woods without having to charge it. And who wants to go backpacking and have to carry one external battery? These things are pretty heavy, or maybe multiple batteries, in order to charge a device that you wear on your wrist. To me, it just doesn't make any sense at all. Sure, this new Apple Watch is bigger in size and thus has longer battery life than previous Apple Watch models, but even this longer battery life can be a little deceiving as you read Apple's website. Notice what they say here, battery life for days, and they use the plural, meaning at least 2 or more. But what they really should say is battery life for a day and a half, because it's clearly stated that this watch has battery life for 36 hours with normal use. Apple goes even further and says that this watch can get 60 hours of battery life when you put it on those low power settings. But then it also says that that feature is coming soon, which I don't quite understand. Does that mean you can't get 60 hours of battery life out of it upon release? You have to wait till a later time to get that battery life? I don't know exactly what they're saying. Honestly, it's a little confusing. The fine print here reveals that in order to get that 60 hours of battery life, you can't really use the capabilities and functionality of this watch unless to you, using a watch like this means over 600 time checks. Now, there was one more concerning thing that really caught my attention as I was scrolling through the information of this new Apple Watch Ultra, and that was the asterisk next to the 100 meters water resistance. If this watch is truly 100 meters water resistant, why the need for an asterisk? So I scrolled down to that good old fine print at the bottom of the page and listen and see what I found. It says this, that the watch may be used for recreational scuba diving to 40 meters, and that Apple Watch Ultra should not be used for diving below 40 meters. So it seems safe to conclude, for all intents and purposes, that this watch is really only 40 meters water resistant, or at least that's all that Apple will guarantee that it will be. Honestly, I just think it's funny that at the top of the page, they advertise that this watch is 100 meters water resistant, but then as you scroll down, you reveal, nope, it's only 40 meters water resistant. I think Apple did some cool things with this watch, if you want to call it a watch, but ultimately this campaign and this idea that this is some rugged, adventuring watch, I think that falls pretty flat, because in my mind, a true adventuring watch is not one that needs to be plugged in ever. And an adventuring watch is not one that only has 40 meters water resistance. But you guys let me know what you think about that down in the comments below, and leave all your thoughts and opinions about this new Apple Watch Ultra down there in the comments section. If you like this video, please hit the like button. We really appreciate it, and it will really help out the channel. And if you want to check out a full review of a real watch that could be considered an adventuring type watch, check out this video right here, and then also check out 5 watches that I think are better than the new Apple Watch Ultra right here once that video comes out. But thank you so much for stopping by today here on The Town Watch. We'll see you next time.